Welcome back to day 2 here, guys. I've got the ladder set up and I'm going to totally remove this up here and probably remove this one too. They don't even have bulbs in them anymore, and they're just and a big problem I have is I have a timer that's conflicting with the sensors for on and off for darkness. So see up here, pulled out the housing and sheathing on it. Yeah. So this is the hot coming in the neutral and the ground here. So first thing I'm going to do is grab my meter and see if we get running power here. Make sure we cut the breakers off so this timer doesn't accidentally come on and shock me off of this ladder here. Right. But there was no more bulbs or anything, and you can see this thing is busted down here. So I don't know if somebody threw a rock at it, or probably. I don't know. How you doing, Mike?
All right.
Living. You're living the dream. I think this was the problem last night, that it wouldn't come on. Was I had this thing overriding this timer. And these timers are okay unless you lose power, and then they gradually get all out of synchronization. They have no ability to adjust themselves. So I think today I'm gonna turn that lever to the off, and hopefully that just pulls the timer out of the circuit, and we'll make everything function properly with sensors. And then I'm going to go in here and cut the power. Oh boy. And the breaker box, because they stopped labeling down here. So let's see. I think it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I don't know, bathroom. I think I turned off. Yeah, I think we. Let me see if I plunge them into the dark or not here. No, we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and test the power. I got that all capped off up there. Just have to fashion some kind of cover plate for the future and really seal around that well. Probably be able to paint that. So that's gone. That's going to look a lot better. And now over here, I'll be interesting to see if we can get any power. I'm going to see what's going on with this. Looks like an outlet box. I'm not sure, but that would be a really good place to pull power from for this. So I have to do a little testing to see which breaker operates that. I'm kind of lucked out up here. This box, I can convert this to an all-weather box and just have outdoor plugs for that thing to go in. I don't see any problem with that. There won't be it won't be accessible by the ground. We can tie off some strain relief here with some zip ties, and I think that's kind of like the easiest solution. Yeah, we're missing an end cap here, or else I could put a through clamp fitting there and hard wire it in, which I haven't decided whether I'll do that or not. But this is on the timer. Right. So right now I have it off, so we're not pulling any power there. So time to go down to the store and think about what we're going to do. This poor girl over here just goes from all day just walking, pounding, cursing. Her mind is so shattered, unfortunately. God bless her. Okay, I just got back from the store. I picked up an outdoor GFI outlet for outside just in case it gets wet in shorts. But I do have a Hubble outside protective box to mount, and this can be mounted vertically or it can be mounted horizontally by just changing the pin on that. And these are really nice. I've used these through the years on the ranch. I got some zip ties to take some of the pressure off the strings of light, a little bit of strain relief, and I got some plugs for the ends. So I'm going to go up here and get this all mounted up. An hour later, this poor girl is still screaming and hollering over here. Terrible. I don't know, this place is lit today. I hear some alarm going off somewhere. I don't know what the heck it is. I got this thing just about finished mounting up here. All I have to do is get the side mount screws down. And you can run the plugs right through the bottom there. It works really well and keeps that really nice and weatherproof. Don't know how far over I'm going to be able to start the lights because I have this thing here. I have to push that back in position and see what it's going to be. But let me get this finished, hooked up, and then we'll test it electrically. Okay, so we have light on the timer. I just turned the timer forward. I think I'm going to keep the timer as part of the setup. Might have to just adjust the speed of it a little bit. It looks like it's just slightly behind, but I have a few days to adjust it. But this is working well here. So what I'm going to do is advance the timer to like 6 a.m. here, and we'll see if this cuts off. That is all cap filled, weatherproofed, and painted. Looks pretty good. Can't complain. Kind of running out of gas a little bit today, but it's very frustrating. This timer seems to be in a backward mode, so I have to do some research on it and figure out what's going on. That's going to be a wrap today on the work on day 2. Quite a bit of progress removing those big old, at least one of those big old lights. Those things are heavy, and getting that all looking good there and painting over, and then doing some testing and putting a new outdoor all-weather outlet in, which is a nice thing to have too. And also doing some examination of the old Intermatic timer, which uses pins that the dial turns and the pins turn the power on and off, enabling the exterior lights. Well, it's possible that those pins have worn out. We shall see. I put a light up there in a test position to see if it would actually turn off as the pins advance toward it. So we'll see. It has to be put into the right phase. Right now, it's at least like 12 degrees out of 12 hours out of phase right now. So could be that the thing is kaput, because every time the power goes out, you're going to lose the time on it. There's no battery backup or anything like that. So periodically, depending on how long power is out, you got to get up there and adjust the timers. Well, there it is. Well, we'll see what tomorrow brings. We've got our tester there in the courtyard. We'll also see if that front light that was mounted yesterday comes on this evening. If it doesn't, and the courtyard lamp I hooked up is not on, that means that it's triggering the pins there, and that's okay too. So, all right, guys, because right now it is on. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications. Always good, interesting stuff we're getting involved in and moving forward, making St. Joe's beautiful for the Christmas holiday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thumbs up or appreciate it.